What's up, everybody? Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. I apologize for the tardiness of this video. It's just been a day, I'll tell ya. But yeah, it's been a good 2 weeks since What's Up, Everybody episode 499, where I think I kind of went a little bit unhinged, more than I usually do, but had a lot of distractions to, shift my focus into other places. So we're just gonna get through this one day at a time, 1 week at a time, because the last episode of Don't Rustle Yourself is set to release this Friday, July the 4th. I think the main issue that I've been dealing with is just the feedback that I've been getting from this. All right, and I mean, like, this is a very limited feedback that I have been getting from this project, at least publicly anyway, because since that first episode dropped, the views have been steadily decreasing, lower and lower and lower, and I have not been getting any public feedback on any of these projects. Like, not on any episode, I have been not getting any actual feedback, no actual communication about anything I've been talking about, and in all honesty, that's what's been bugging me, and I hope I have a right to feel a little bit, inferior and like, that's literally the message of the whole docuseries. Don't rustle yourself. And now here I am thinking that I look like a hypocrite trying to tell people to do the exact. I look like a hypocrite trying to tell people not to do the one thing that I myself am already doing right now. And it's just hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. But I know a lot of people will think, oh, it's not that deep. But bro starts monologuing. Bro needs to touch grass. Like, dude, come on, bro. There, touching grass right now. 2 handfuls. 2 freaking handfuls, dude. All right. But yeah, that's just been my train of thought lately, and I hate thinking like that. Like, literally, why am I thinking like this? I mean, yes, I've had a couple people talk to me about a few episodes online, but like on various social media, like through DMs or whatever. But I was like only like 2 people, I think, maybe even that's putting it generous. But other than that, like in person, like as far as like in public, in-person interactions goes, nobody has told me anything about this project. Nobody has talked to me about this project. Nobody has said, hey, I watched such and such episode, and yeah, like these past 6 weeks, like nobody has actually went out of their way to talk to me about any of the stuff I've been discussing. All right, in my mind, I was thinking maybe there was a glimmer of a chance some reactor might take a look at this and finally come my way. I was thinking maybe at the very least, maybe not at the very least, I was thinking maybe I might end up getting more subs based off of this. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe where I went wrong was to think that somebody would actually care about my story. Maybe it's just the fact that I've been telling it to the wrong audience. Who knows? Again, I hate thinking like this. I hate thinking about ideas that are can't be any further from the truth. I was thinking maybe there would have been a brief possibility that somebody somewhere could have seen that docuseries, and I don't know, maybe find a way to fix my teeth. I don't know. Just thinking out loud, I guess. I really hate thinking about that. But look, regardless, I want to thank Carter and Lex for helping me out with Set Everybody episode 500 last week. That was really fun, and I think that's one way you could tell that I'm in a good mood is when I start getting socially awkward and happy with it, I guess. Yeah, because I watched that last episode back, and when I start cringing myself with myself, then yeah, I think that's when I'm in a good mood. Who knows? Maybe that's the idea. If me being in a good mood makes people cringe, maybe I have no business being in a good mood at all. Maybe that's everybody's mentality. Bro's an idiot. Bro's too much of a doofus. Bro's too cringy. Let's go out of our way to make this guy miserable so he doesn't cringe us anymore. Again, I hate thinking like that. I really hate thinking like that. But that's the ugly of the tism, I guess. You end up formulating hypotheses, theories, and crap in your mind that can't be any further from the truth. Like, it's just weird, dude. It's weird. I hate it. But look, focusing on to YouTube business, I do have content ready to go this week. Alright. Starting tomorrow, you will get to see video footage of my match from Greenwood this past Saturday. I was in a match with a guy named Roughneck, and technically this match was a rematch because I had a match in Chesney that couldn't get recorded in time because I ran out of camera space halfway through it. That sucked. But thankfully, me and Roughneck, we was able to run it back for a rematch for my TWA United States Championship. I will upload that footage tomorrow for your viewing pleasure. Wednesday, I'm undecided about that. Thursday is going to be an episode of OSG, but I know in the last episode of OSG for Marvel Imperfects, I said that I was going to try and play another versus mode or something on it, or whatever. I can't even remember that. I can't even remember if the last copy of Marvel Imperfects was for PS2 or not. I think maybe my last copy was for the Xbox. I don't know. If it was for the Xbox, I don't remember if it had a mission mode or not. Because I remember one mission mode I was playing, and Iron Man had to go through a mission where he could not get touched one time, and I couldn't find that on the PS2 copy. Who knows? Maybe I'm having Mandela effect with that game. But another thing I was considering about, thought about, I should say, is that like I thought I could play as Dr. Doom or Captain America on this game, but no, that's completely different platforms, not the PS2 one. So I guess in a sense, yeah, the Marvel Imperfects game is in fact finished here for SSP. Now, I really wanted to play Tony Hawk Underground 2 next, but right before I found Marvel Imperfects, I was thinking that that would be a bad idea for me to play that game for SSP anyway, due to the track list of the music. So I can't upload that. It wouldn't feel right playing that game without the music. The music is what makes it legendary. I mean, heck, there's so many songs on my playlist just from American Wasteland. But I was thinking that maybe I could play the 2005 King Kong for PS2. I didn't even know I had that game. But sure enough, I found it in my back room, and who knows, I might end up playing that for the next series. Yeah, Friday, July the 4th, yes, of course, the last episode of Don't Wrestle Yourself will be there on the Humanoid channel. But right over here on SSP is going to be an episode of I Draw, where I draw Captain America. But not just any Captain America, it's my own Captain America. Normally when I draw something on SSP, I will try to find a model to base my drawing off of. But this wasn't the case this time. So I just took a look at one picture of Captain America and I said, you know what, that's going to be my main model, but I'm not going to make it look like that. I'm going to do my own style of Captain America, and that's what you're going to see Friday. Alright, it's going to be my own Steve Rogers. And for this weekend though, I'm thinking about making it some extras for the from the docuseries. Extras from the docuseries, and what that means is I want to upload and produce some new footage, some new exclusive footage here to SSP. Alright, starting Saturday, I'm gonna upload the full footage, the authentic full footage of my GPWS match of myself versus Painkiller from 2012. Now I might have a little brief video disclaimer up about that match, but we'll get to that. And now Sunday actually, I am planning to upload the full preaching sermon from when I was preaching at my church back in 2022. Alright? And again, there will be a disclaimer before that one as well. But yeah, I'm probably not going to go live again here on SSP, at least not until July the 27th. Sunday, July the 27th, that is the last weekend here in July. Well, there in July, because here it is still only the last day of June. But I'm going to talk to Queen Enterprises about it, because we do have something planned for that last weekend in July. We're going to go see the new Superman and the new Fantastic Four on the same day. So I'm looking forward to that. Queen, if you're out there watching, love you, babe. There's your shout out. Alright, so look, it's hot out here. I'm going to get inside, get this thing uploaded. And yeah, y'all have a good day. Y'all stay tuned to SSP and all the other jazz. Yeah. Until next time, make sure all of y'all remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah. I'm out. Love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.